Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, July 26th, and here are the week's top stories. President Joe Biden withdrew from the presidential race last Sunday after weeks of pressure from fellow Democrats following his poor performance at the presidential debate last month. Biden endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris to be the Democratic nominee in his place. Democrats in Maine and across the country were quick to voice support for Harris. Maine Governor Janet Mills praised Biden for leading the country through the COVID-19 pandemic and said she will do everything she can to help elect Harris. Democratic Congresswoman Shelley Pingree praised Harris as a, quote, proven leader. Harris has quickly consolidated support from Democrats. The party will formally select its presidential nominee at its convention in Chicago next month. Lewiston's Somali community is mourning the loss of 17-year-old Sahal Maridi, who was found dead earlier this month after police responded to an emergency call of gunfire. Maridi was remembered by friends as kind, ambitious, and thoughtful. Maridi volunteered as a youth mentor with Maine Immigrant and Refugee Services, and staff there say he had a deep commitment to helping young people. His death comes at a time of increased gun violence in Lewiston, and many in the Somali community are concerned that young people are getting swept up in the violence. Law enforcement, school officials, faith leaders, and the public will come together for a series of community meetings this month to address the rising violence. Bus service between Lewiston and Portland is resuming this week thanks to a new pilot project funded by the Maine Department of Transportation. The project is intended to test demand for public transit between the two cities. The buses will make 8 total round trips each weekday with schedules intended to serve commuters. Buses will also run on a more limited timetable on weekends. A one-way fare costs $8 and can be paid in cash or through an app. The new program marks a resumption of bus service between Maine's 2 largest cities after Concord Coach ended its Portland to Lewiston service last month. Maine is among more than 24 states seeing a surge in COVID-19 cases this summer. State health officials say the increase in cases is not totally surprising because the virus tends to spread more rapidly in the summer. But health officials also emphasized that rates of serious illness and death remain far lower than during earlier surges of the virus. Officials continue to recommend staying up to date on COVID vaccinations to reduce the risk of serious illness. This has been Maine Public News Connect. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, IDEXX, MaineHousing, Coastal Enterprises, CoverMe, the Sam L. Cohen Foundation, Koo and Patricia Yuen, Maine Health Access Foundation, and the Maine Department of Health and Human Services. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
cPort Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com. At MaineHousing, they know that an affordable home is key. The First Generation program gives Mainers the chance to be the first in their family to own a home. Home ownership is possible. Learn more at MaineHousing.org. If you've lost your health insurance or had a major life event, you can find a plan that fits and financial help to pay for it at coverme.gov. Things are changing with MaineCare. Stay connected to stay covered. Update your information today at mymaineconnection.gov.